advances and encourages exceptional community service in Kennebec Valley. It was first presented in 1994 to Norm Temple himself, who was an extraordinary community leader and volunteer with United Way, Boy Scouts, and other local organizations. The award recognizes others who have followed in his footsteps and have shown strong volunteerism in their own right. This year, I am thrilled to present this award to an organization that has stepped up to fill a void in our community, and that's the South Parish Congregational Church in Augusta. In 2020, United Way partnered with one of our board members, Eric Lind, hanging out in the middle of the room over there, to establish a housing task force for Kennebec County. We recognized the impending housing cliff and wanted to gather providers to address the needs and collaborate to form solutions. Katie Kapp, a fantastic partner of ours, now leads that important housing task force, but the focus area remains largely the same. What are the gaps in housing, and how do we work together to fill them? Homelessness and the stigma and hardship that accompany it are an important part of any housing discussion. And as a task force, we could identify the gaps in services all day long. What we needed was for somebody to step up with solutions. One organization that did just that was South Parish Congregational Church. We are recognizing South Parish for taking it upon themselves to start the Low Barrier Augusta Overnight Warming Center. For those of you who might be thinking, I thought we had a warming center that United Way started more than 10 years ago, you are right, we do, but that is a daytime warming center that has now been taken over by Bridging the Gap, which is still going very well, but there was no place for people who are living outside to be during the nighttime during the cold winter months when the elements are truly life-threatening. In the past, social service providers have spent hours with individuals trying to make sure people would be safe for the night. Homeless shelters often fill up quickly for people seeking assistance. They might not be candidates for a traditional shelter at times as well. The greater Augusta area really didn't have a solution to this. Without the church taking this leap of faith and moving forward just because they knew it was the right thing to do, the Overnight Warming Center would not exist today. The center provides a safe, warm place for what they planned to be 12 people a night is now between 20 and 30 people a night. So just let that sink in as we all go home to what I assume are warm homes tonight. It's going to be open for a total of 181 nights of the year, and that is sorely needed in this region. They worked closely with the city of Augusta to make this happen because, big surprise, it is not easy to retrofit an older church building. But the city did a great job working with them, and the volunteers truly persisted. In particular, I want to thank Pastor Nate Richards, Sue Gain, Dee Kanigi from the church, along with support from Sarah Miller at Bridging the Gap. They were the real leaders who were driving this forward. United Way was one of the first organizations to fund the center with a $30,000 grant through our innovation fund, and this was back when we were like, let us know if this doesn't really work out. Well, we want to give you the 30, but let's see how it goes. And you guys just have knocked it out of the park. In addition, the city of Augusta, local businesses, churches, community members, law enforcement, first responders have all had a hand in this. As the program's new director, Julia, said, way better than I could ever say, everyone deserves to be warm and sleep indoors. We just want to do the right thing with the compassion, empathy, and genuine understanding that we are all in this together. Our community owes a debt of gratitude to South Parish, this year's Norm Temple Community Volunteer winner. I invite Pastor Nate to accept this award with any of his team members, of which I know there are many. So please feel free to come up. We have an award for you, and we'll take a quick photo.
You're shy.
And now the final award that I'm going to present, a few years ago in honor of our former executive director, Rob Gordon.